This is writing expressions practice. Read the word problems and write an expression to match the steps needed to solve the problem. Amber has $30 to spend for her fishing trip. She spends $11 on a fishing pole, spends is a clue word here, and $6 on bait. How much money does Amber have now? So, explain in words the steps needed to solve the problem. So I'm going to think through this logically. I'm going to write down what I know. She has $30. She spends $11. So if I'm spending money, that means I'm subtracting it. Okay, so she spends $11. So that means I'm going to need to take away $11. Then she also spends $6 on bait. How much money does she have now? Well, first, I need to find the total amount spent. So I'm going to say Amber would need to find total spent, so how much was spent, and then after she does that, she's going to subtract the total. Okay, so she's going to subtract the total spent from what she had, which was $30. Okay, so first, to figure out the total amount spent, I'm going to do 11 plus 6, because that tells me all the numbers are the total amount that she spent. And then I'm going to subtract that from 30. So I could either do 30 minus 11 plus 6 or 11 plus 6 minus 30. Well, if this is what she spent, I need to take that away from 30. So I would do 30 minus that total, not that total minus 30. So I'm going to get rid of this 30 here, and my expression would be 30 minus 11 plus 6 in parentheses. And I use my parentheses to show she needs to find the total amount spent first and then take it away from 30. That's the first thing you're going to solve. So now we're going to solve the problem. Now, I'm not always going to ask you to solve the problem when you have an expression, but it's always good to get in the habit of solving it to check to make sure it makes sense. That way you know that you have it in the correct order. So first I would do 11 plus 6, and that gives me 17. And then I would do 30 minus 17. So if I take 30 and I subtract 17, and if you don't know what that is right off the top of your head, you can always use your scrap paper or the side of your paper in your margin to figure that out. So I get 13. So now she has $13. And if I had accidentally put our equation where we had 11 plus 6 minus 30, then, and I solved it, I would have realized I'm not going to do 17 minus 30. That's not going to work, because I would get a negative number, and we haven't learned those yet. So 13 is your answer, and this is your expression of how to solve it. All right, so at a bake sale, Taylor sold 4 cookies for $3 each and 24 muffins for $2 each. What's the total amount in dollars that Taylor received from these sales? So I need to find out the total amount. What did she earn? How much money did she get after selling 4 cookies for $3 each, 24 muffins for $2 each? I always write out what I know so I can kind of think about, okay, what do I need to do? So explaining in words, I'm going to need to find a total amount of cookies. So these are my cookies. A total amount earned for muffins. Oops. And then I'm going to need to add my total cookies and muffins. No, not just the cookies and the muffins, but the add total cookies and muffins. I'm going to say money earned. Okay, so I'm going to need to add those together. How much did you earn from the cookies and the muffins? Well, to figure that out, if I sold 4 cookies at $3 each, I'm going to need to multiply 4 times 3 to figure out how much I earned. And then 24 muffins at $2 each, I'm going to also multiply 24 times 2. And I'm going to get those totals, and then I'm going to add those totals together to find a total amount that was earned. So my expression is 4 times 3 added to, or the product of 4 times 3 added to the product of 24 times 2. So let's solve and check. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 24 times 2 is 48. And then I'm going to add 48 and 12, and I'm going to get 60. So she made a total of $60. Okay? All right, let's practice one more. Maya had 15 stickers. She shared them equally among herself and 4 friends. Then Maya found 2 more stickers in her pocket. How many stickers does Maya have now? All right, let's write out what we know and explain in words how we're going to solve this. So she has 15 stickers, okay? And she's going to share, okay? Share them equally. We're going to be dividing. If you share with equal groups, we're dividing. So I'm going to take those 15 stickers, and I'm going to divide that among herself and 4 friends. So that's 5 people. So I'm going to take 15, I'm going to divide it equally into 5 groups. Then she found 2 more stickers in her pocket. So Maya has 2 more. If she finds 2 more, she's adding 2 stickers to the total amount that she got after they were shared. And then I need to find out how many Maya has. So if I wrote my expression out, I would do my 15 total stickers divided by 5 people. So making 5 equal groups. And that will tell me how many Maya gets from the fair share. And then she finds 2 more, so I'm going to add her 2 stickers in, and that will give me a total amount of how many she has now. So if I solve that to check, 15 divided by 5, my parentheses tell me I'm going to do that first. She would get 3 stickers after the fair share, and they divided them equally. But then she finds 2 more, so we added 2 more, 3 plus 2, so she has 5 stickers total. Okay, so quick review. Whenever you're taking a word problem and you're asked to write an expression, first explain in words. And you don't have to write this out in words every time, but think in your head. What do I need to do to solve the problem? What makes sense? And once you figure that out in your head, then try and write the expression that would represent your thinking and help you solve the problem. Then solve it to double check and make sure your answer makes sense. Okay, and you don't have anything out of order in your problem. All right, great job. You guys are going to practice a few now.